postponed the editing, and now I'm like, not so interested in editing it. So just between now and then, I'm going to record this and post it. I'm actually on my lunch break. I'm on my lunch break. And I just wanted to chit chat with you guys and talk. Thank you guys for like supporting my most recent channel. Channel video. You guys like chisme, you like gossip, yeah. I'm glad you do, because it's always nice to know what people appreciate and enjoy. But yeah, how are you? Do you find that irritating? The glasses, like the rings in my eyes, did you find those irritating? So I took them off because I find them a little irritating. The glasses have like blue light in them. They're supposed to be good for being by the computer, but I'm actually having a not so great time with this, because this is the one time that like I do not the one time it's happened before, I do not love my prescription. So I put in another order, and I just did like regular schmegular glasses with nothing fancy on them. Nothing fancy on them, so that I get everything that I hopefully like I can get an everyday pair. These are definitely like a little bit bigger on my face. They would have worked if they were sunglasses, not regular glasses, so I suffer with them. And I spent about $100 on them, so ain't no fun. So I have got like Wednesday blues. I've actually got blues in general because I'm so over like the winter routine, because it's so cold outside. Are you experiencing below freezing temperatures like I am? Let me know. How are you dealing with it? How are you handling the weather? How are you handling it? And I'm like, I don't even want to go outside, and I'm finding the heater is so drying, and my allergies are like insane ever since it snowed. she's just kind of like hanging out in the lobby of this place. Like, that was already so strange for me. But she's the one who drove to go see the guy. And then once she got there, I think they had something to eat and some drinks, and then they hooked up. Okay, so then it went from being mentor mentee to boyfriend and girlfriend, but let's get this money together, blah blah blah. It just didn't make sense. The switch from that to this, I'm like, girl, the heck, what the hell is up with you? But anyway, so one day he tells her, hey girl, come down, let's make this money, blah blah blah. So she drives down. When she gets there, he says, oh my god, I left my wallet and my phone in my car, and my car went to go get wrapped and stuff like that, so I don't have my phone, I don't have my wallet. So that means that he can't go into his apartment. So he's like, hey, I gotta go someplace, I gotta go somewhere like 2 hours away. I don't even understand what these people were, because there was talks about like drives to Ohio and Cincinnati. I don't know. So she was like, oh my, she looked it up, she's like, it's too far. She's like, it's too far, I'm not gonna drive there and everything. I think they were in Kentucky. She's like, it's too far, I'm not gonna drive there. And he starts going off on her, like, you're not even serious, blah blah blah, like all this manipulative shit. Saying, you know, he had told her apparently that his ex-girlfriend used to ask too many questions, and that's why he broke up with her. And then he was like, you see, you're asking too many questions, blah 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 blah. got some of the stuff back, the TV and the rug or whatever, but she never got the camera back. And turns out this guy was running a scam where he would get a high rise and then do Airbnb on it, and he got kicked out of multiple apartments, couldn't rent anywhere, and he also got kicked off of Airbnb as a host. So he would ask these girls to set up the Airbnb on his behalf, and then he would get banned. Scammer, whatever, wannabe real estate person, he's just a mess, okay? A real scammer. And so many women came forward, like she had screenshots and screenshots and screenshots of DMs that she got about him, his real name, because the name she knew was fake, his real